Good morning, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? It is 3:40. Yep, 3:40. And yeah, I'm headed back to the yard. I have to pick up a trailer and then go to Jacksonville again. I gotta be there by 7, which I left plenty early. You know, I couldn't sleep no more, so I just got up and left. But anyhow, I gotta be in Jacksonville by 7 to get 2 tires put on the truck and 1 on the trailer or something like that. I think's what he said. But yeah. And man, these lights, let me tell you, right now we got street lights, but these new lights are a lot better than what I had on here. So, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with them old ones. They still work, which he said, you know, he said that the type of lights that was in here, they will still burn, but they burn like a dim. Like a dim candle or whatever, you know, like, I don't know. But anyhow, these ain't burning like no dim candle. But they cost them a lot more than them damn LEDs costing. Well, but anywho, y'all see whenever I get out here in the dark area. Hey folks, right up here, there ain't no more street lights. You can see. Yeah, look at there. We in the darkness now. No more street lights. And it's about how good the bright lights worked before. Well. But now I bet I turn my bright lights on, people will be flashing their lights at me. Yeah, you can see a lot better now. See, in these lights, they got ballast and what you call it, ballast? Yeah, we replaced the ballast and everything on these lights. It wasn't just a light bulb. I had to replace the ballast too, because you don't know which one's bad. You can replace the bulb and then it still not work right because the ballast is bad, so they replaced it all. But yeah, you can see the difference there. From what I had before to now, there's a big difference. Yep. Look at here, we got a full moon. Yeah, Alrighty then. I got to find me a store that's open this time of morning. I can get me some drink. I know this soda stop up here, they tearing it up out the ground. At the end of this month, they shutting it down and they're gonna be building a brand new one. It's a fuel stop. They're making the parking lot a lot bigger too, which is a good thing. They only had enough room there to park about 4 trucks. But from what it looks like, they're building a big ass parking lot now. Anywho, right up here about a half mile, we'll be getting on I-10. Then I'm gonna jump off the first exit there, where the fuel stop is, and see if they open. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Turn the jakes down. You're gonna need the stage 3 when you hit bobtail it. It should give you whiplash. Alright. There we go. On the big road. This is where we really gonna notice the difference, because this is where we spent most of our time was on the big road and we couldn't see nothing. You know, let's see. Going into darkness. Look at that. You can still see. Hell yeah. That fool over there got it. Fog light, bright light, he got everything on. But yeah, look at that. That's a lot better than before. Alright, well, I'm gonna get off this next exit here and run in and get drinking on, and then I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. The way he had it all lit up and everything. Yeah, buddy. I won't never get to that level with this truck, but I will have a little bit of lights on here. Well, anywho, all right, well, I'll get back with y'all. You know, I was just here thinking the wifey wasn't too happy about me coming home and spending one night at home and turn around and leaving again. Like, look, we fixing to have a couple bad months. I need to make all I can before the end of this month and next month. Because next month I'm going to have 2 weeks that they shut imminent bars down. So that's 2 weeks that I'm not going to work. The end of this month, we got Thanksgiving. They shut down for a whole week for Thanksgiving. So, you know, I got to do what I got to do to make sure we can keep going, because I am the only one in this house that works. So, you know, if I'm not working, there's no money coming in. She don't understand that. She's like, I'm lonely, I need some time. Well, look, you're fixing to get plenty of time with me. You just gotta suck it up for a couple more weeks. But anyhow, that's beside the point. It hurt me last night when she's sitting there boo-hooing because I was turning around leaving again. I'm like, man, stop. Ugh. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyhow, I told her I might be back tonight, depending on how long shit takes here today. I might come back tonight, but I don't know. Anywho, well, I ain't been off this exit in a long time. They still got the pilot here. I don't even know. This all looks different. I know there's a TA and a Love still here, but is the pilot still here? Yeah, it looks like it's still there. Yeah, just the lighting working that great. But but it's still there. Alright, I'll get back with y'all in a few. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, especially that. Yes, sir. Alright, folks. Well, you know, I went in here. I've been here, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Yes, now, about 45 minutes. Anyhow, I went in there to get the wrap. You know, Subway's bringing the wraps back. The tortilla wraps, not the flatbread, the regular tortilla wraps. They're bringing them back. But some places have got them already and some don't, and this is one of them that don't. But it is what it is. I went ahead and got me a BLT. Yep. Yeah, and I'll just take my time getting to Jacksonville. I'm still gonna, like I said, I'm still gonna be there a little early, but that's okay. All this traffic coming. Oh, where the hell they all coming from? There's a lot of people coming this way. And I got to go all the way across to get on the I-10. Yeah, because 10 East, now you got to, like it used to, it was a loop. You turn left and looped around. Now it's a right turn. And now it's clear to the right. We're good to go. Alright, now I'm eating my sub. I'll get back with y'all in a bit. Oh, Blue Beacon finally got them a truck wash here in Jacksonville. Well, you can't see the sign, but yeah. It's about time. They've been needing one here for a long time. Anywho. And these fools parked way out here on the ramp. Wow, man. Well, it's plenty wide enough, I reckon. I would. Yeah. People are going full speed there. I wouldn't want to be sitting there. Anywho. Alright, folks. Well, we got 12 miles to 295. So I'll get back with y'all when we get there. Alright, folks, right here at 295. We're going to head north. We're going to get off again on Commonwealth like we did yesterday, but we're going in the opposite direction today. Well. I was thinking about going to try it out the new Blue Beacon. I was like, wait a minute. I need to get tire work done. Let me get the tires done, and then I'll go try out the new Blue Beacon. Yep. From what I hear, it's pretty big. They got 2 or 3 bays. I don't know. I hadn't seen it yet. But what I heard. Well. Anywho. Alright. I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Alright, right here's Commonwealth. And shit, I'm here a lot earlier than I thought. It's only 6 o'clock. Damn. Is there room to park on this ramp? really. Oh, well. Oh. Yeah, I'll go down to the old podunk truck stop down here and sit for a minute. Been a long time since I've been down this way. I don't even know. You know what? Instead of going to the truck stop, I'll just park right here in this fleet place. Yeah. Truck stop's right up here at that light up here, but more than likely you're not gonna be able to get in there anyway. So yeah, I'll just park here. I'll get back with y'all when I leave here. Hey folks, it's 6:35. I'm gonna go on and head down here. Maybe they got the gates open. I don't know. But we fixing to find out. We're only a mile away. Well, yeah. Alrighty then. This road is real narrow. Yeah. I never have liked this road. It was built a long time ago when trucks was a lot smaller than what they are now. But anywho, we survived. Yep. Got a half mile now, and we'll be there. Used to work right down the road there, Vanguard Plastics too. Worked right down there for a year. I worked in the factory, done that factory work. Then I went to bed bugging. The bed bugging is what got me to CDL. Yep. Anywho. Alright. I'll get back with y'all. And right here she is. And the gate is closed. Oh boy. Well, I got enough room to get off the road. Yeah, I'm off the road. I guess I'll sit here until somebody comes to open it. Alright folks, well, it's been an eventful morning so far. You got this moron out here. He don't even work for this place. He's out here because he had to sneak around me to get in the gate. He got out of his truck, called me an asshole for parking at the gate. And then you see he's way across the parking lot. Whenever I got out of the truck, he went to talking shit about me wearing flip-flops. Like, what, you jealous? You can't go to work wearing flip-flops? You jealous? You got issues? I mean, he was all kind of acting stupid. All because he had to go past the driveway, turn around, and come back to get in the gate. He's like, you're blocking the whole gate. I said, are you in the gate? Well, yeah, but you're blocking the whole gate. I said, I ain't blocking the gate. If you're inside the gate, how am I blocking it? But anywho, everything was going good until he pulled up. And then there's already been 2 other people come through the gate before him. But he got a little butt hurt. Yep. I guess because he got to wear them fluorescent green work shoes to do his job. He can't wear flip-flops. Look, I chose this job because I can wear what I want to wear. I don't have to have steel-toed boots. I mean, I got shoes in there if I wanted to wear them. I choose not to. I was born and raised in Florida. I wear flip-flops year-round. Like right now, it's 49, 50 degrees, whatever it is. It's kind of cool this morning, but I'm in my flip-flops because I can. That's 45 degrees. Yep. No, Jacksonville, it's 45 in Lake City. It's 43 here in Jacksonville, where I'm at. But yeah, I can wear flip-flops because my job allows it. His don't. Crybaby bitch. Alright, they got me going now, folks, and now I gotta go down here to Kenworth. And down here, it's about a mile away from here, and pick up some parts once I get out of here. Alright, here we are pulling up to Kenworth. I'm gonna look at that brand new W9. Yes, sir. See, where's the parts department here? I don't know. I've never been to this Kenworth, so I don't know. Let me find somewhere to park this joker. Or no, I don't even know where the parts department is. I'll ride around the building. That's what I'm gonna do, just ride around the building. Oh boy, DMT got a bunch of trucks up here. 4. There's 4 of them right there in a row. DMT trucks. Yeah. Well, I know the parts will be out front somewhere probably. Well, I'm just gonna go around the building. Yep, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Alright, folks, we're about 7 and 8 miles from the shop now. We getting there. Yep. I got me a tire plug kit from Kenworth while I was there. You know, I've been buying these damn cheap ass kits out at the truck stop, you know, for $10, $15, whatever they are. And hell, they work one good time and they normally bend or break or something. So this kit I got now is $55, but it's a good heavy duty tire plug kit. So yeah. Anywho, I should have no problem plugging tires now. when I need to plug one. Yep. All right. Well, I'll get back with y'all in a bit. What we got going on over there on the eastbound? Oh, damn, that's one hell of a oversized. He's taking up all the lanes. Holy shit. That's wide. All right, folks. Here we are back in Glen St. Mary. Yep. That's funny, Dr. Pooh. Anyhow, yep. Out here in Glen St. Mary. Go up here at the shop. I don't know if we're gonna be here long or not. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Got a red light. Alright. Now about 2/10 of a mile up here on the left. I want to be there. Alright, here we are. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Now that's a Western Star, not these new age. That's what a Western Star is supposed to look like. They got some gas. Alright, folks. We are 13 miles from 75 North. Yep. Got my geographical positioning system set on Austell, because he told me to head to Austell. But yeah, I may stop on the way up in Tifton and get the truck washed. Truck, trailer, and washout. I'm gonna get it all done. Trailer needs a washout. Truck and trailer and everything needs to be washed. But anywho, if they backed up, then I'll just go on up to the Atlanta truck wash, and I'll just get a washout up there. Well, we got two different places to check on the way up. We can check at the 20 in Tifton and the 201 there in Jackson, Georgia. But if all else fails, there's always Atlanta. But anywho, alright, well, I'll get back with y'all here in a little bit. Yeah, folks, look, no ag shack is backed up like crazy this morning. I wasn't going in there anyway due to the fact I'm empty, so yeah, I wasn't going in there. But anywho, good. We got the scale coming up here shortly. And then yeah. Scale's a mile and a half away, which I ain't worried about it. Again, I'm not worried about that because I'm empty. I think we're about 20 miles from the state line. It's a hell of a place to be parking. Can't park there. I guess you can, because he did. The scale's open. Well, the ag shack was open too, but the ramp was full. That's why they had the close sign up. Anywho, Alright. Truck bypass way station. Well, we'll bypass. Good deal, good deal. Alright, I'll get back with y'all up here at the state lawn. Welcome to Georgia, folks. Local time is 10:25 and it is 64 degrees. Let's go. We in Georgia. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right, folks. Yeah, stopped here and I went grocery shopping yesterday. I got a couple meals in the refrigerator. But yeah, I pulled in here and DOT's down there at the other end doing an inspection on the truck right here in the rest area parking lot. He's still down there with that truck. Yeah. But anywho, I had stopped to marinate my dinner for the night. Yep. So now we're gonna get back on the road. Yeah, I got regular steak for tonight with some scalloped potatoes. And then I got cube steak and mashed potatoes for another night. Yeah. But anywho, way back rolling. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. I can see the blue beacon over there in Tifton. It's right here. But yeah, there is 10, 12 trucks in line over there. So we're not going to that one. But anywho, so we're going through Tifton now. Well, look at here. He got that tricked out. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's one Columbia, Freightliner Columbia, that I wouldn't have a problem driving. I mean, he's got it all tricked out. Big visor, the color matching bumper. He's got all the lights. He had it straight pipe. The double hump fenders. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yep. But anyhow, it is what it is. Alright, well, we got about 45 miles. We'll be up here to 475. Out. He's missing a whole tire. Look, he just got the wheel. Right there. Just the wheel. Well, but that's legal if you're empty because, he got all the weight. He ain't slinging no rubber, so he's legal. Now, look at this solar panel farm. Yeah. A whole bunch of solar panels. It's funny, these power companies now, they got all these solar panel farms all over the place, but yet your power bill don't go down. I mean, yeah, they got the cost of setting up and maintaining those, but I'm sure it ain't nowhere near the cost of whatever they was doing before to produce the power. So why does your power bill go up? One of the things that makes you say, Yep, I mean, it's still in the solar panels. And there's a few of them there in Florida, around where I live at, the solar panel farms. Yep. But anywho. Alright, folks. Here we go. Getting on the 475. Yep. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the Macon bypass. We're 100 miles from Austell. But he ain't sent me no load yet, so I still don't know whether I'm going to Austell or Cleveland. I mean, he told me when I left to head to Austell. But I could very well be going to Cleveland too, so I don't know. But we'll see when we get up here closer. Yeah, shit, back up to the highway. I'm not going to sit in that line. Although it said truck must enter, I'm not entering. Well, folks, I got off here at the 201 for the truck wash. And of course, they're backed up. So, yeah, they backed up almost out here to the road, and that goes around the two bays, I think. So, yeah, there's about 10 trucks in line. Let's see here. I'll count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in line. Yeah, I'm not sitting in that. Nope. So I'm gonna go over here to the TA and refill my drink and use the facilities, and then yeah, get on up the road. Yep. So yeah. Look at this guy, he gonna pull right up here to make me have to jump a curb. What a idiot. Look past your damn hood, retard. Oh. Make me have to do all that mess. Just messed up my damn tires. Because he wants to be stupid. Alright. I'll get back with y'all. The only thing I got accomplished with stopping here was getting my cup refilled. Other than that, yeah. I don't know if this is the way out or what. It's the way I'm going. Now this pointing to exit. I think you're supposed to go around the building. I don't know. But I'm getting out of here. Yep. Alright folks, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Alright, I just got confirmation I am picking a load up in Austell. That's a good deal. Oh yeah. Alrighty then. We're only 60 miles from Austell. Well, we're getting close to Atlanta, folks. Yeah. It's gonna be hell the rest of the way. Well. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, oh yeah, no worries. I left that room just for you. Anywho, all right. Well, we got about 17 miles up here to 285, and it's going to be like this probably all the way up to 285, and then some. I think to put it in my GPS and see. Not in my Google Maps. My regular GPS, it don't show me the traffic. So I'm gonna put it in Google Maps and see. I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. I may be wrong. It's just 38 miles, 38 minutes. So yeah, which that's going straight through to 20. Let me put it on the 285. So it's 42 minutes going 285. Yeah. There's really no major backup except for right there at the 20 when you're getting on the 20 off of 285. Yep. Alright, that's good. We'll just go with the flow and see what happens. I'll get back with y'all. Folks, we're half a mile from 285. Yeah, I got to get in this lane over here. Oh boy. Alright. There we are. Getting on the 285. Yep. Oh. Alrighty. Oh, look at the plane taking off. Yes, sir. #1 airport in the U.S., folks. Right here. It's the top. Well, it's the busiest. I would say it's the best, but it's the busiest. I don't know why that many people want to come to Atlanta. I come through this because I have to. People flying in here, they choosing to. Well, some of them might be flying in for work, but you know what I'm saying. Anywho, let's get on around this corner. This truck wants to come over to my lane, and yeah, you had to fight the four-wheelers. Which he had room right behind me. Did he get over? Yeah, he got over. Yeah, I stopped back there. I wasn't even thinking about it until I done passed all the truck stops about how much fuel was in this trailer, because I say it all the time, it's got to be 3/4 tanks or more. So I stopped on the side of the road back there to check the fuel level. It's got almost a full tank, so we're good. But I was a little worried about that, because if it had been low on fuel, I would have had to go past Austell 20 miles to get fuel to come back to it. And I didn't want to have to do that. But we're good. It's got enough fuel. I might have to blow the trailer out, but that's fine. I'll use their blower, so I ain't running my battery dead, because they got blowers there. But anywho, all right, I'll get back with y'all. We on 285 now. Yep. I'll get back with y'all up here at the runways. All right, here's the runways. Got no plane crossing right now. One day I'm gonna come through here and catch a plane crossing over. Well, not that it matters to y'all probably, but especially Mr. Gray, he spends a lot of time at the airport, so yeah, it's just another plane to you, right? Anywho, so much for Google Maps. Well, no, it did show a couple little backups here on 285. A little short one here, and then another one right at I-20. Yep. All right, I'll get back with you. Right up there gonna be I-20. Yep. Meet exit for I-20. We are 7 miles from the destination. Yep, 7 miles. We really probably not even that many miles. The GPS takes me a different way to what I really go. We're probably not even 7 miles, but we gonna go with that. Anywho, and this, I was expecting the traffic to stop here because of people like that. They wait to the last minute to get into the exit lane and cause traffic jams. Anywho, I see now he's going to run up there to the front and cut somebody off. And everybody out here on the road nowadays got GPSs. They know where they're going for the most part. He knew 4 miles before he got to I-20. He knew it. And not only that, there's signs. But whatever. Hey folks, right here is gonna be our exit. Yep. Six Flags Park is right here also, but yeah. We know that. Much as we couldn't get off this exit here and get on here, yeah, we all know that. That's a private jet coming in there. It's a big private jet. You seen the shadow? Where the hell did he go? Over there he is. Yeah, that's a big Lear private jet. Love business tycoon coming in. Yep. Alright, well, we get down here to the next turn, folks. I'll get back with y'all. Alright, here we are, folks. White Road. Yep. Alright. Now we're about a mile away from the gate. Alright, folks. Here we are. Austell. We're gonna drop it empty and get a load. Let's go. Oh, sorry, folks. I didn't realize I left you running, but all right. Well, we got to drop this one in the back. I don't know where my load is, but we'll find it. Well. The paperwork says this load weighs 44,825 pounds. According to my gauge, it's light. So I'm going to the racetrack to weigh this bitch. Yep. Anywho. Oh shit. I put in the wrong number. I put in the wrong number on my whatchamacallit, my text to the boss man. I put in the wrong trailer number. Anywho, now we're gonna go around here and weigh this bitch, which it feels heavy right here now, going up this hill. But we gonna see. It's in there 5 minutes waiting on that Yahoo to get off the scale. Oh man. I don't know why he would just sit on the scale and go inside and get your ticket when you could pull off the scale and park right there beside it instead of blocking the scale. But that's just the way some people are. This jackass just done the same thing. He gets out his truck and goes inside. Man, what is with these drivers today? Had the moron this morning want to argue with me over the gate. And now he got, oh God. I just ain't getting it. I was right about it being heavy. When I scaled it, I had 37,000 on the trailer. And I was able to move it, and I got it 33.8 on the drives and 33.9 on the trailer now. But my axle's all the way to the back. So now I got to worry about the bridge length on the, we got like an inner bridge. You're only allowed so many feet between your kingpin and your front axle. And with my trailer all the way back, I know I'm over the bridge length, but it is what it is. It's all I can do for now. Well. You know, I thought I missed all the Atlanta traffic today, and then I get on the big road. Yes, sir. Look at that. The old Freightliner there. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, that's what it was. Old Freightliner, like a mid-roof classic. They had the flat top, the mid-roof, and then the big bump. That's the mid-roof one. Which that one, if you didn't, it's so much like the Peterbilt. They was competing with Peterbilt with that truck. I mean, because it's got the big hood, the stacks, and all that shit. Just the grill and the breathers is the main difference between that and the Peterbilt. But anyhow, all right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks, we're half a mile from the Alabama state line. Yep. And I already got confirmation on the radio that the scale is open, so I didn't want to hear that. but it is what it is. Anywho, yeah, it's all good. Alright, right there. Welcome to Alabama, folks. Local time is 3:55 and it is 69 degrees. Let's go, let's go. I got the green light for the scale, so that's good. I was worried about it, but now I have nothing to worry about. I got the green light. Let's go, let's go. You're on a flagpole. Yeah, I don't either. I couldn't tell you who's racing now. Alright, folks. Right up here gonna be the Coosa River. Yep. Be nice if that sun wasn't glaring like that and get a picture of the sunset on the river, but yeah, it's too much of a glare. But anywho, there's the Coosa River. Yep. We are stopping here in 17 miles. Ooh. Sorry about that, folks. Dropped the phone. But yeah, we stopping here at 17 miles. That's going to leave 600 miles to make it to Dallas. And then he already told me I need you in Waco tomorrow. So, yeah. It is what it is. So tomorrow's gonna be a long day, 740, 50 miles total. But it is what it is. Yep. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, yep. Look at there, we got the big mountain here. Yep. We got 5 miles to our exit. The sun's going down. That's good. I'm glad it's going down behind the trees because it was killing me there for a minute. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all in a bit. Yeah, look at the sunset going down behind the mountain. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Yeah. Anywho, our exit's coming up. I'm hoping, to be honest, that the ramp is wide enough for me to park on the ramp. That I ain't got to worry about, because you know it's at late at this point to try to find a parking spot. You know, I'm hoping that I can, park on the ramp, the off ramp, not the on ramp. I want the off ramp so I can go in the morning inside the truck stop and get a drink and everything. But it does not appear so. Nope, this ramp is not good enough to park on. So we're gonna go try the truck stop. Oh boy. Alright, we got somebody backing up the on ramp in a pick 'em up truck. I guess he didn't want to get on the big road. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yeah, see, there he is. somebody bitching on the radio talking about got somebody in a 4-wheeler killed. I don't know. I didn't see what the problem was, but okay. Anyhow, I'll get back with y'all here in a second. Alright. Wish me luck, folks. Hopefully we can find a parking spot. So far I don't see one. But yeah. There's a lot of times they right there, but they got that one spot blocked off. Which you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna park against the curb right here. Yep, this is like the perfect spot as soon as I can get it. Damn, everybody and their brother gonna pull in here right now.
Big strategy, trying to scramble.
Yeah, I gotta get a little closer to the curb, but yeah, it's gonna be my spot. Alright, it's gonna be it for today's video, folks. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.